This is way too funny. I was like halfway through a video and just realized it was not taking. So here again, this is take number 51 probably. And the only good thing is a lady walked up to her car right beside me, and I kind of stopped in the last one. So I guess that's the upside. I am in my car, air conditioning on. It's hot and sunny here in Texas. It was rainy a lot of part of the week, and it is glorious today. Not windy, no rain, so it's gorgeous. Hopefully it'll stay that way all weekend. Let's see. So I had a milestone birthday on Wednesday. Went out to eat, and also got this lovely ring. I don't know if you can see it. It was a little bit too large, so I came to James Avery. I love James Avery, and got a smaller ring. It's top heavy, so it kind of moves side to side, but it is just gorgeous. I love James Avery. I've been wearing it ever since probably junior high, which is a heck of a long time ago. And they had very few things to offer. It's out of the hill country is where James Avery started, and they make everything by hand. And let me hold up. Let's see if I can get this. Here's a lot of charms, and most of those are James Avery. You can see these are like glass beads. And this is unusual. It's spring loaded, and okay, great, someone's coming to park. And you can change out the man, he came close to hit my car. Anyway, you can push, it's kind of spring loaded, and you can add and take off different charms. And they do have a special going on at James Avery, and you can buy online. And I'm going to stop talking for a second because there's people getting out of that car. So I'm going to get a drink. Oh, she's sitting there eating some ice cream, so it's going to be a while. Anyway, they'll just think I'm crazy. Let's see. So I ran to James Avery thank goodness they had the size I needed, and it's just gorgeous. It's usually I wear sterling. I don't wear gold at all. I used to. In fact, I came across an old jewelry box, and it was all gold jewelry, and that was obviously before I started turning platinum. So gold just does not look right on me. But this ring has sterling, if you can see it, and then the center, I think it's called a Chobuscan. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's bronze, and it's kind of domed. It's just really, really unique. I just adore it. They do have a sale going on, and I know that James Avery may be primarily different stores within Texas. It started as one store down in the hill country, and I think by Fredericksburg, I'm not real sure. But they've expanded, started wearing it when I was back in high school, or junior high, probably. My best friend wore James Avery, or she gave me something from James Avery, and back then there was absolutely so limited what they had, and to pick from, that if they came out with a new charm, you just bought whatever it was. Now it's just unbelievable. But you can go to their website, and the coolest thing is Mother's Day, and I think they do this one time a year. If you buy 2 charms, you get either a charm bracelet or $72 off any charm bracelet, and there's many of them that are only $72, so you buy 2 charms and you get a charm bracelet. But I've opted to get these. This one's circular, but it has a spring kind of portion to it where you can add and remove different charms. And so they're just innovative. And then when you're in there, they have videos going on how it's handcrafted. So it's just freaking amazing. This lady's sitting here eating ice cream, acting like she's not seeing me. Anyway, probably thinks I escaped from a mental institution. Getting back to it, it's the weekend. I'm going out to dinner with my 2 beautiful daughters, and we're gonna meet in Grapevine, so I'm looking forward to that. Need to get home. I just jumped out of bed, fed the dogs, put on some mascara and some eyeliner and lipstick, and that's why I'm kind of looking kind of rough. But it's gorgeous here. It's, you know, just a gorgeous day, so I'm glad I'm out and about. And it was just, I think Tuesday, I went to get my hair cut, and that's why it is really short, but it grows very fast. If you have short hair, you have to get it cut. I used to get it cut, you won't believe this, but every 3 weeks. Then I went to 4, now I'm holding out for 5. So I have followed my hairdresser wherever she has gone, and she's just the best. And like I've said, I think before in videos, when you have short hair, you have to be very confident in who you pick to cut your hair, because it could really go wrong. It's so funny, something just crossed my mind. On Facebook, one of my daughter's co-workers posted a picture, and she had gone, I don't know what possessed her, to go to the salon in Walmart. And she came out and she thought it was looking really good and thought he did a great job, and probably cost a lot of money, because he did a do they call it a blowout? I'm not even sure, because I don't use a blow dryer. But anyway, she thought it was probably looking good until she got home and her husband said, "You need to look at the back." And it was cut kind of like a angling longer towards the front, but it was like totally not even in the back. There was like this, her hair was up like this, like I don't know what he was doing. It was crazy. I don't know how she's gonna work with it. It is like either you're gonna have to get it cut all that short, or it gets, you know, somehow it blended. It just really was odd, and I think maybe he just made a mistake and he just got it done and didn't even mention it to her. Usually they'll give you a mirror and you can look at it. And so anyway, going back to my haircut experience, I go after work and she's so sweet. She waits. I drive over, it's almost 45-minute drive if there's not much traffic. It was raining slightly, which I don't like to drive in the rain, but when I came out, thank goodness, my leg is going to sleep. When I came out, I didn't check the weather at all, which was probably a blessing, because I would have been scared, you know what. I got in the car, I was going down the tollway, and all of a sudden it was like the skies had opened up. It was flooding. I was on an enclosed highway, and it was like so much rain, and my windshield wipers couldn't go fast enough. And everyone like goes really fast on this George Bush, and everybody was slowing down. Flashers on. I mean, a friend called to make sure that I was okay. I'm like, are there any tornadoes, or is there any hail? Because literally there is no place, there is no shoulder on this on the toll bridge. And I was just praying the whole time coming home, and I was like leaning forward, trying to see and trying to have somebody in front of me so I could kind of stay in the lanes. I am just getting cramped up here. Gonna drink some Diet Coke. Anyway, and then I had to go over this humongous overpass, and I think I'm just gonna put my leg down, turn this around, because I can't sit that way. Sorry that there's been a change, but I just have to do it this way, because literally, I'm not feeling my legs, so it looks like the car next to me, who thinks I'm crazy, is about to leave, so that's a good thing. But it's Friday. I'm gonna go home and get my hair done, redo my hair, and get ready to meet my daughters. Here, I'm putting it right in front of something that's hanging from my windshield wipers. Anyway, my rearview mirror. Anyway, this is just crazy. But let's see. I did obviously make it home safely from my hair appointment on Tuesday, but it was like, you know, just traumatizing. Not that bad, but it was like crazy. The only thing that I can say that was a positive is there was no hail, and there was not a chance that I knew of any tornadoes. But, you know, Dallas, Fort Worth is kind of in Tornado Alley, and then my sister lives up in Oklahoma, which is Tornado Alley, and my niece lives in Oklahoma, and also in Norman, and they are truly in Tornado Alley. In fact, they built their house and they have a storm shelter, bunker under the ground, because it can come in and it can just flatten out a whole town. You know, people are never found, and it's just, if you've ever watched that movie Twister, which I love that movie, but it's about storm chasers, which I think would be so cool to do. And I understand that there's a lot of people that, you know, fly in, you know, from Japan and go out and have people go with the hopes of tracking down and experience a tornado. So I don't know if it's just an American thing or North America. You know, do they have tornadoes in the other part of the world? I just actually don't know. Anyway, as you know, my brain's going every which way. Let's see, it's 5:30, so it's going to be traffic anyway I go. But supposed to meet my daughters at 7:30 and need to get all fixed up for that. Don't have many plans for this weekend. Gonna work on my apartment, hopefully maybe get in the mood to do something creative. And here's another car. So I'm gonna hold this for a second. This is crazy. She's wiping down her car. Who does that? Anyway, who does that? Maybe she just got out of the car wash. Now she's going to the other side. Anyway, I'll try to wrap it up here. Made a quick errand to exchange my beautiful birthday ring, and you can never go wrong with James Avery. I know I've just kind of harped on that, but I just truly adore it. And let me see what other things I have going on. Probably going to bake my own birthday cake, and was going to get a cake from down in Dallas. I think I've done a video, maybe not, of this area. It's down by this really unique bridge, and they put in a lot of restaurants, and there's a cake place where you can buy cake by the slice, or a mini cake, or a whole cake, and scrumptious. Their strawberry cake was to die for. Coconut cake, they have red velvet. It's always packed. What a wonderful place to work. I mean, who goes into a cake place and it be a negative experience? Anyway, I'm clearly all over the place with this, and I think I'm seeing it's about over 15 minutes. So bless your heart if you're still hanging with me. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not in a part of the country where there's bad weather. And we're in that happy season, part of the season where it's sunny and like 84, and then cool in the evening, which would be perfect if it would just stay that way, but it won't. It will get up and to the hundreds or close to the hundreds, and you know, you have to have an air conditioner down here. That is for sure. Okay, and a car with air conditioning. So if you don't have one in a car and come here in the summer, bring lots of water. And what else can I tell you about? I can't actually think of anything that interesting, other than I am just like truly just thrown together. Bedhead, just quickly put on makeup and jumped in to do this air, and I thought, gee, I haven't made a video. I'm just going to make one, even though the lighting's not good. So I'll maybe catch up with you later this weekend, maybe put a little thought into some topics, and have a, hey, maybe have a something to stabilize my camera, a tripod. Hey, that'd be a good idea. What do you think? Anyway, thank you for hanging with me, for subscribing. If you feel like it, even though this is not the best video ever, like it, subscribe, hit the bell so it will inform you if I do post a new one. And there is no schedule. It's just whenever I have something I think I can share, or oh, I do have one thing. Something came across Facebook, and it was a physician's assistant in a hospital, in a neurology, I can't even say that word, that expertise, and or it kind of even looked like a cancer ward. This PA did a video, and all these like terribly ill children, he would go in and play the type of music that they liked, and dance, and they would dance, and just the nurses were dancing, and it's like, it just reminds you, be a share of joy. It's so much more helpful to the environment. You know, people are stressed, and why not be joyous and put a smile on their face, and be nice to those that you meet. Say hi, smile, and it really could make a difference in somebody's life. So about to leave, maybe come back later. Got to hit the road to go get ready for dinner with my daughters, and so peace out.